So do you have a presentation coming up? This short video will help you with the basics. So you will get some nouns, some verbs, and some basic expressions to work with. Remember to use the present continuous because you are commenting on trends. So let's start with these three. We have a graph, a bar chart, and a pie chart. In the next video, I will talk about diagrams, label diagrams, a table, and a map. However you choose to present your numbers and your figures, you will talk about numbers probably, or events or trends that are changing. That's why we use the present continuous. And the main verb to use is increase and decrease. It's also a noun, an increase and a decrease. Or on the top of your highest number in your graph, in your axis, you will have a peak. And when it's the other way around, when it's really a big drop, we talk about a plummet. Take some inspiration from these examples. The production of Model A is growing steadily. The demand by email peaked in 2022. The number of items sold dropped in June. Comparing both products, the green trend line is showing us a sudden improvement. For the bar chart, we can use these templates. On the y-axis, we measure the production price in correlation to the quantity of articles sold this quarter. There is a correlation between Model 1 and Model 3. Again, these are examples, of course. And then when we compare the orange service with the sky blue one, the orange figures are doubling the sky blue ones. In cases we do not need to use the exact numbers, we can give a fair idea of the proportions between the numbers. Sometimes we don't even know exactly what the number is, so we have an estimation of something. Or we could say it's an average number. So on average, it's this number. Or to round up the numbers, we use percentages. So we say this is a percentage of this, or 22% of the population has bought this item. So we have percentage and a percent. Just be careful with uncountables and countables. So steel, water, coffee, gold are all uncountable nouns, and we say an amount of those. When we can count the item, when we can put it in the plural, so a car, two cars, we can use a number of. A quantity is always okay. A quantity of steel, a quantity of cars. And here we go with our bar chart. Now this example has all same proportions, but we could say we are presenting the proportion of services according to region to present the bar chart. And then we can compare parts between them. For example, as many women as men used the new product line when something is fairly the same. Or when the proportion is different, we can again use the percentages or say simply a fifth, a third, half of the population read the newsletter twice. As said before, you will use a lot increase and decrease, and therefore it comes in very handy to have some synonyms for these verbs in order to keep your audience a little bit engaged and not have always the same verbs. So the numbers or the services or the quantity you're talking of drops, lessens, diminishes, declines, reduces. Depends, of course, on what it is. But these are all in a number that is getting smaller. If it's the other way around, then we don't always use increase. We would say expand, rocket, climb, rise, improve. Now get a chart of your own and try these words out, even if it's only to give some variation in what you normally do and to improve your presentation slightly. Good luck with it.